great food.
Damn, I need one.
Hey, David.
Yes.
So, when are you going to be taking my sister out?
Whenever she wants to.
Can you
All right.
borrow your parents' car, you think?
I told you I do not have a license to drive a car.
Oh, just a motorcycle. Well, my brother has a motorcycle. Can we borrow it?
I don't know if I want anybody to ride my motorcycle. Well, hey, you can take Avery's scooter. I've got a friend named Avery that's got a scooter. Can you drive a scooter?
Can't we give Becky some gas and go with her?
Me and Becky?
Yeah.
Plan on getting that three-way.
You don't like petite women.
Becky is kind of scrawny. I don't like that damn bob haircut she's got either.
You don't like her, Bob?
No.
Love it.
When I'm hitting
I
it,
thought she was rather cute.
I used to hit it all the time.
Yeah, Becky's not with me right now.
So is your mother still awake?
I mean, Mandy.
They came in about right at 10.
Did they?
You want to talk to her?
I would love to.
Okay.
Broke.
This is Archie.
If I just got one tea bag, do I have to make a half a gallon of tea?
Yeah. But it never
Yes.
it never works out the same though.
Hello?
Yes, this is Archibald.
Just a moment. Hello?
Hey ma'am, how you doing? This is Archibald Cox. How are you? How have you been?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Should I call you ma'am or should I call you Mrs. David's mom?
Just call me Mom or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll do that. And your last name was Oak Tree, is that right?
That's right.
Oh, well, good to meet you, Mrs. Oak Tree.
First name is Joanne.
Oh, well, Joanne Oak Tree. I'll just call you Mrs. Oak Tree.
No,
David seems like a fine young boy.
yes, he is.
He is. My sister seems to have a hankering for him. They met the other day down there in the Walmart.
Yeah, I know.
And she's more like my daughter than my sister. I've raised her up ever since I was a kid,
My goodness.
and she's had the hankering for him for a couple of days now. I've been wanting to go out on a date with him, but I just wanted to. I think they had plans the other night, and her friend's car broke down when they were coming out there to see you. But I'm not too sure about her going to a boy's house.
Oh, well, we're here. My husband and I and his younger brother. Both of my sons are bachelors. They still at home. So
Are they? I didn't even know. Mr. David had a younger brother. How old is he?
he is 39,
He's just a young one, isn't he?
and I have a daughter that's 41.
Do you? Is she a bachelor too, or is she married?
Oh no, she is divorced.
Is she?
has.
I hate to hear that. I hate to hear
Huh?
that. I hear that's happening in a lot of marriages these days.
Oh yes.
That's how my first three went. They just went right down the tubes. But David seems like a real nice boy. My daughter, I call her my daughter, but she's actually my sister. She's been wanting to see him pretty seriously, and I just didn't want her to get her hopes up too much and end up not letting her go. So I wanted to speak to his mom, make sure it was all right for him to have girls over, and make sure, will you keep an eye on them when they're over there? Make sure
I
they don't.
certainly will.
You won't let them close the bedroom door or nothing, will you?
No, I don't know. That don't go in my house.
Yeah, I don't like my
David
sister.
and I are born again spirit-filled Christians. We don't allow.
Yeah, I don't like my sister getting into any hanky-panky. Her other sister, her older sister's got 3 kids from hanky-panky with the doors closed, and I just not a big fan of that. I'm having to raise all 3 of them youngins myself because she just wasn't ready for them.
Well, David and I have had to go through that with my daughter.
Yeah, she, it's funny, when she was a little kid, she had this pair of pants that we could not get off of her. This story I love to tell. I was telling it at church the other day. She went around with the same pair of pants on every day, and we could not get those pants off of her. And as soon as that girl hit 13, we couldn't keep her pants on her. I mean, she's been nothing but trouble since then.
Yeah. Well, some kids are that way.
Yep. Those girls, though, I tell you, all the boys I've raised haven't been no trouble compared to them girls. You got it easy having 2 boy bachelors in the house, because when you got a boy, you only got to worry about one boy. When you got a girl, you got to worry about all the boys.
Oh, I know all about it. Yeah, I have 2 granddaughters now. I have one 18 and one 20.
Yeah, that's a handful.
The one that's 20 is married and fixing to have our first great grandchild.
Yeah, I got me one that just hit 13, and she's giving me all kinds of fits. Every day wanting to go out with a different boy, and I ain't having it.
No.
So.
No, you need to keep a tight rein on them.
Yep, I do. And my boy that's about to turn 18, that's all that keeps him in trouble is those little split tails.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah. David, I've been there and done that.
So David's a good old boy?
Oh, yeah.
I heard he liked to crochet. I've always had a hankering for crocheting. I never could pick.
He is extremely talented.
I never could pick that up myself. My granny used to crochet.
Afghans and throw pillows.
You think he could make me a Georgia Bulldogs Afghan?
Sure he would.
I'd like to have me one of them right there.
And they're gorgeous. Everything he does is really nice.
Yeah, he said he crochets everything from socks to underdrawers.
Yeah, he does. He makes all of his underwear.
Does he? I bet that gets to itching in the summer, though.
No, he says acrylic doesn't do that.
I'll have to try me some of them one day.
Okay.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Mrs. Oaktree, and I just wanted to check, make sure there wasn't going to be a door closing or any hanky-panky going on if he came over.
Okay, no, there won't be nothing like that in my house.
Okay, but I do, Mandy's got a friend named Becky, and I hear you got another boy.